versus kitchen. Mugs don't lie. So, it is another date night, but I also have a busy day, so I'm combining a date night dish with a dump and run. I had my lady send me a recipe, and she chose, it is crock pot French dip sandwich. So that is what I'm going to be dumping and running today. And I am going to be running to my children's talent show at their school. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I actually don't have that much time, so we're just gonna jump into it like we always do. Let's get it done. The crock pot. All right, crock pot here. Let's get started. I got places to be. Okay, the first step for this dish is to cut an onion and put the onion and some chicken broth in the bottom of the crock pot. So let's cut it. All right, the goggles, they do nothing. Whoever told me to use goggles to stop crying from cutting onions was a liar. Okay, now that the onion is cut, I am going to put that in the crock pot and go from there. The onion. Okay, we got our onion in. Next, we need 2 cups of beef broth. Number 1. And for the second cup. All right, cup number 2. So I was going rogue and I didn't look at the steps I was supposed to take. I was only supposed to put the onion in and then in a small bowl mix the beef broth with soy sauce, Worcester sauce, and some mustard and garlic, I believe. So I'm going to put everything else but the beef broth in this and mix it together. So, my bad. So first off in here, we need the beef broth, which is already in here. My bad. Next is soy sauce, which is a 1/4 cup. The soy sauce. Next, we need 2 tablespoons of Worcester sauce. Worcester sauce. However you say this word. 2 tablespoons. All right, now we got that. Mustard. Ugh. There's one thing I cannot, so gross is mustard. We need a tablespoon of mustard. I don't like it. I don't like it. Gross, 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 gross. All right, so, I'm messing everything up. The onion and garlic was supposed to go in there. So we're just gonna put the garlic in here. How much garlic? 3 cloves. Get it. What happens when you don't prep this out? You just wing it. You mess up. Give me some garlic, baby, yeah. I want some garlic. Put the garlic in the garlic squisher. Squish some garlic. Oh, we lost some. Next. Jesus, that went everywhere. Now we are going to whisk this together and add it to this and then give this a big stir since that was supposed to be in here. So, whisk away. All right, now that that's all whisked up, let's throw it in there and whisk it some more. Whee! Whisk, whisk, whisk. All right, now that everything is prepped and mixed up in the crock pot, it is time to prepare the meat to go in that crock pot. So let's get it. All right, we got our meat. So we're just gonna salt and pepper this bad boy. Lots of it says, push it into it. I'm just gonna do a lot because it's said to be generous. And a pepper. Time to go in the crock pot. All right, we got our meat seasoned here. It's time to add it to the crock pot and get this on low for 7 hours. Let's add it. The meat. Now that the meat is in, it tells me to add a bay leaf to either side. No clue what these things do. Smell good. Tastes like nothing. Let's add them. Bay leaf number 1, bay leaf number 2. All right, now that everything is in our crock pot, time to put the lid on and hit start. 7 hours on low. We are locked and loaded. See you in 7 hours. All right, everybody, I am back. I went and saw my kids' talent show, which was amazing. They did a really great job. So that's a plus. Date night is about to begin. Let's check out how we're doing here. It is done. I need to break up the beef and let it soak up some of the juices and then create the sandwich. So let's have a look. It smells delicious in this house. Smells so good. Let's have a look. I need to break it up with a couple forks and then let the juice soak into the meat. Okay, well, I let that meat soak up some of the juices. Just gonna prep these buns. It says to toast them. I'm not a huge fan of the toasted buns, so just gonna do it this way. Okay, we got the buns sliced. Let's add some cheese. Told me to buy provolone cheese. I already had some Swiss cheese, and I have other cheese, so I'm just using what I got. Put some cheese on this, and then we will create the sandwich. Put that hot meat on it and melt that cheese up. It's gonna be delicious. Cheese and more cheese. Cheese and the final cheese. Let's make these sandwiches. All right, everybody, now that we have our finished product here, let's give it a sample. Ooh, it's hot. That is delicious. All right, I want to thank everybody for watching this date night dishes / dump and run. And yeah, thanks for watching. Oh, hey, babe, she's home. She went on a wine run. All right, date night's about to start. We're going to play some Scrabble and I'm going to kick her butt. Thanks for watching. Till next time.